So a short little video today on how we shape the tips on our Greenland paddles. Hey YouTube, Joe here again. So today we're going to do a little video on the tips of our Greenland paddles. There's been some discussion online recently about what you prefer for the tips on your paddles. Some people were asking, do you want them just squared off? Do you want them rounded off? Or do you want them more pointed like an Aleutian paddle? Now, over the years I've made over 2,000 Greenland paddles, and almost all of them are rounded tips. I tried a couple others just for fun, didn't care for it. So that's all we do is rounded tips. This paddle, got it all shaped out, except for the tips. I got to round those off and then it'll be ready to sand. Now, to do that, we take something round that's about the right size, lay it over the end of the paddle, get it centered. Got my glasses here so I can see what I'm doing. And then mark it out. Same for the other half. Get it all lined up here, and there we go. So this is approximately what it's going to look like once it's rounded off. You can see that. I'm going to cut that out over here on the bandsaw. And get the glasses on here. Okay, bear with me a second here, this won't take long. It'll be noisy. Okay, so here we are with it cut out on the bandsaw. And the paddle is now ready for sanding. I got a couple others to do at the same time. Here's another one that's already cut out, ready to go. And we have a shouldered paddle back here as well. And that one also is ready to, this one's actually almost sanded all the way. I started out with 80 grit sandpaper, working down to 120, 150, and 220 grit. This one is at the 150 grit stage now, so that's almost sanded out. Set that guy aside. And what they're going to look like after they're sanded and oiled is more like this guy. I just put the last coat of oil on this one about a half an hour ago, and I'm actually going to incorporate that into this video, so hang around a little bit and you're going to see that next. And right here we have a group of 7 Greenland paddles, all 2-piece obviously, and as you'll notice, they all have the rounded tips. Hey YouTube, Joe here. Just putting a final coat of oil on one of our 2-piece Greenland paddles here. This one's shipping out this week. So here we go. We got our 100% pure tongue oil. And get a little bit on our cloth here. And just start rubbing it in. Bring this over a little closer for you. Try and get a good angle. This is the 4th coat of oil for this paddle. Get the oil on, and we're going to set her aside for about 15 minutes, and then rub it off with a clean, dry cloth. Stay. And the other half. And same process, just rub it in real well. I'm going to actually work this into another video that I'm working on, talking about how we shape the tips of the paddles, the rounded tips. And this is just going to get worked into there. lid on it, and we'll be back in a few minutes and we'll wipe that down and get on with the video. And we're back. We let this paddle sit for about 15 or 20 minutes. Now we're going to get her a couple of cloths and rub her down. There we go. Just rub it in nicely. We're rubbing off all the excess. It's had time to penetrate into the wood real nicely. This is the final coat, as I was saying earlier. And over a little bit here so you can get a better look. How's that looking? Jumping all over the place. I think it's anxious to go to its new home and get out on the water and do what it was built to do. At least that's what I think. What do you think? You can let me know down below in the comments if you think this paddle is excited to get on the water and do some kayaking. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the like button down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, do that as well. That all helps the channel grow, and I would appreciate that. So we got this guy all oiled up, and now let's set this down here. Put these away. And then I'm going to work on the next part of the video, and then I'll get it all put together. Back in a bit. Don't go yet. There's still more to come. Just hold on a sec, and here we go. So there we go. That's how I shape the tips on my Greenland paddles. And going over the oiling process as well. It's that one final coat on one paddle over here. I'm going to ship that paddle out in a few days. And let me know what you think down in the comments below. And another video I'm thinking of doing is talking about the different styles. Like the non-shouldered Greenland paddles. And where is it? The ones with the shoulder, a little notch up here, and a soft shoulder, which is a little bit different style, more gradual. And we also have two different size looms. The ferrules, two different diameters. This is the standard, which I do the most of, and this is an XL, a little bit bigger around. So a video I've been thinking about doing for a while now is a video talking about all that. Going over the different shoulder options and the two different loom ferrule options on our two-piece Greenland paddles. If any of you are interested in that, let me know with a comment down below, and I'll put it together. Anyways, that's it for now. If you're still here watching at this point, thanks for the patience. You're still here. That's awesome. Don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll be back soon with some more videos. Thanks again.